No one in Arawa town visited Ogdenvale Cemetery after sunset, not because of superstition, because people who did came back changed. The cemetery sat behind a line of crooked trees, old and silent, the graves packed so tightly it felt like the dead had been stacked instead of buried. During the day, it was just another forgotten place, but at night, the voices came. It started with whispers, a soft calling of names. Kunal, Aisha, help me. The first man to report it was a motorcycle rider who took a shortcut through the cemetery one night. He swore he heard his late mother's voice, crying from behind a tombstone. He followed it. They found him at dawn, kneeling beside an open grave that wasn't there the night before. He couldn't speak again. When he finally did, weeks later, he said only one thing. They don't know they're dead. After that, the stories multiplied. A woman visiting her husband's grave heard him arguing with someone underground. A group of teenagers dared each other to enter at midnight and ran out screaming, claiming the ground answered their questions. The night guard quit after 3 days. On the third night, the voices stopped whispering and started shouting. Come closer. You're standing on me. We can hear you breathing. Then came the recordings. A local pastor tried to prove it was imagination. He went in with a voice recorder. When he played it back, there were no whispers, just dozens of voices speaking at once, overlapping, crying, laughing, begging. At the end of the recording, a clear voice said, "You hear us now. So you belong to us." The pastor burned the recorder. But the cemetery wasn't done. Fresh graves began appearing with no names. No records, no families, just mounds of disturbed earth. And people noticed something worse. If you stood still long enough, the voices would start to sound like you. Your voice begging, your voice screaming, your voice calling someone to come closer. Last year, Ogdenvale Cemetery was fenced off. No visitors, no guards, no burials. Yet at night, people living nearby still hear something drifting through the air when the wind is right, soft, familiar, patient, calling their names, and sometimes answering back.